I invite Mr. Shanthakumar, President of India Taxpayer Forum, to present the welcome address and share his insights on the energy vertical sectors.
Oh, come on.
Mr. Nandakumar of Nanvin Energy is honoring Mr. Shanthakumar of India Taxpayer.
Thank you. Thank you. Respected dignitaries on the dais, office bearers and members of our association, my dear fellow taxpayers, ladies and gentlemen. We are expecting most of the people later in the evening, I suppose. Good evening and a very warm welcome to each one of you. Today is not an ordinary gathering. Today we expected, over 100 people here, and we look forward to more people joining us later, as I already said. So, we have joined up here as taxpayers. We have stepped out of our busy schedules to be here, to be involved in a fragile and nascent taxpayer movement. We chose to come because we believe that the money we earn with hard work and pay as tax with honesty deserves respect, transparency, and accountability. I have the proud privilege of welcoming you all to this Taxpayers Meet, organized by India Taxpayer, a platform created by taxpayers, run by taxpayers, and dedicated to taxpayers. Most tax associations are run by tax literates, mostly tax practitioners and consultants who are well informed of the tax laws. Whereas this association is run by, I would call, tax illiterates. We are the normal taxpayers who pay the tax but have very little or moderate information and idea about the tax laws. I request you to join me in welcoming our distinguished guests for the evening who have graciously accepted our invitation and joined us on the dais today. Mr. R. Manimogan, Assistant Commissioner of CGST and Central Excise. He's a multi-dimensional personality with whom I could easily spend lots of time talking on various topics, including his book on Tirukkural. It primarily contains English couplets of the equivalent Tamil Tirukkurals. Wonderful book. And we have with us Dr. Rajapandian from Bethel Hospital, a well-known man of medicine. I have no need to mention the service thoughts that one should have in that profession. Okay, we missed out on, I'm not sure whether we have anyone from Craftsman. Oh yeah, yes. So, Mr. Gautam Ram, why don't you come to the dais, please? But, well, we have young men with whom, people like us, old people, they give us confidence that we will be leaving this world in safe and able hands. We have with us Mr. Subramanian, General Manager of City Union Bank, all the way from Kumbakonam. He accepted to be a part of this event the day we formed the idea, conceived it, and presented it to him. Thank you, sir. Thanks for accepting immediately and also extended his support to get this thing organized in a proper manner. They are one of the major sponsors, by the way. And we have Mr. Jnana Gurusamy coming from LS Mills, Theni, CFO there, a very knowledgeable person on the financial systems, very much like whomsoever, very much, he belongs actually to the other group, the tax literates, unlike people like us who are tax illiterates. We are expecting Mr. Jay Kumar, who should be joining us any minute. He's on his way now, and who is again very knowledgeable on tax. He's an advocate from Swami Associates. Mr. M. Nandakumar from Nanvin Energy, who is there on the dais with me here. Thank you, sir, and welcome to all of you for being with us today. I would like to also welcome the media persons. I think they've already left, most of them. And I also welcome the team from KCT who are here to collate the various thoughts that are shared by the gentlemen on the dais and help us present a report to the government. Thank you. Friends, I request you to look around. You, every person in this hall, these salaried entrepreneurs, professionals, senior citizens, we all have one thing in common. We are all taxpayers and we keep this nation running. As a taxpayer, you have every reason to be proud of your contribution to the society. This association was born out of that very belief. Year after year, we have worked to bridge the gap between the taxpayer and the system, not as complainants, but as responsible partners who want an India where the system is simple and efficient. Please, I welcome you to join the association. The forms are available outside as well as online. Please make sure you become a paid member of the association. For decades, many people across this wide country wanted to have a uniform taxation system. And then the GST was born finally on 1st of July 2017. It was the first step in the right direction. Though it fell short in the initial days, literally a change a day made it more and more comfortable, and after 8 years, we have the GST 2.0. A taxation system that has settled down with us, and we have settled down with it. We look forward to a coexistence that will help this country continue to prosper. In these last 8 years, every vertical in the industry has had its unique experience with GST. We have brought together people from varied verticals to voice their thoughts, positive and negative, and how this journey was, and to also express what they would want in the future. To start with, I would like to chip in my thoughts on GST for the energy sector, which I have been working in for the last 40 years. Energy is in a huge state of flux today. We call it the energy transition from a centralized, owned, individual owned multiple forms of energy, which was from coal or petroleum or any other product. It has moved to a distributed energy system that we call as the renewable source. That is seeing known stakeholders losing gradually their hold while everyone else tries to take control of their needs. More like the Internet of Energy, you may say. GST does not cover major energy products, like whatever some of these people were asking in the media in the moments back. It does not cover major energy products. While LPG is covered, electricity, petrol, diesel, CNG, the commonly used energy forms are not covered under GST. We have always been asking for inclusion, and we continue to. But of course, all the equipment that we use in the production of energy and for operating and running the power plant, we do pay with GST. This anomaly increases the price of the product that is delivered, plus there is a huge tax on petrol, electricity, etc., which cannot be taken credit of, though in many industries, energy is as good as a raw material and goes on to become almost 40% of the cost of production of these products. We need to also face the elephant in the room. The taxation is possibly hit the hardest during this energy transition. The energy transition is actually weakening the government's tax collection. Governments have the ignominious jobs of keeping their income up while also help in energy transition. As declared by India yesterday at the COP, Conference of Parties 30, COP 30 in Belém, Brazil, energy transition has to be just and protect all those, particularly at the working class level, who will be grossly displaced. Across the world, coal mines have already slowed down or closed. The same is the case with petroleum wells. October release of the GOI data, Government of India data, shows that core sector is not growing. It's stable. Coal, oil, and natural gas are the major deterrents to growth. They have been contracting at 8%, 1.2%, and 5% respectively. But that's only to be expected more in the future, though of course this time we had rains, and that is also a cause for the coal sector not growing properly. Though this season has played truant, but with rising renewables, the core sector itself might change. We may soon find the renewables could possibly get into the core sector. But then these industries are strong revenue sources for the government. By these industries, I mean the coal, petroleum, etc. These traditional sources of revenue will slowly dry up as generation moves to distributed fronts and people generate their own power. And government has to promote renewables. That's like saying, I will have to work towards my own loss. Naturally, they find new avenues to tax everything connected with renewables as it emerges to be the dominating source of power in the marketplace. While this is the new modified market environment in energy sector, last 8 years I have not seen GST stepping into energy. We look forward to integrating energy inside the GST. Will it remain a dream or will it get realized? Only the future will unfold it for us. We also have Mr. Shanthakumar here, who is an expert in energy as well. So he might be ready to add some more points to this topic. And we also have lots, I think many of us will be adding lots of questions in. And we have put Mr. Mani Mohan at the end to answer many of these questions as well. So on behalf of the entire team of India Taxpayer, I once again welcome you all. Let's together make our voice stronger, our system simpler, and our nation prouder. Thank you very much.